Hey there, comic book friends! I'm Travis, and it's New Comic Book Day! Yay! Or at least New Comic Book Day for me. So these are books from April 3rd. 12 issues. Only 12! Which is like half of what I got last week. Last week I got 25 books. Ridiculous. This week it's 12. Much happy about that. I am only halfway through reading, I think, my pile from last week, so hopefully I can get right on that and get it read. I think I'm going to do a comic book roundtable this week. It's been a weird week. I've had stuff happen, traumatic things happen, but whatever. Nothing I particularly want to talk about. I think I'll be around. We'll see. No one's said, hey, you want to do a show, so it'll just be me. By myself, I think, unless somebody volunteers to come on and talk comics. At any rate, let's jump into this week's comics. Issue number 9 of Adventures of Super Sons. Showdown on Hex World. Okay, I'll probably check this out because I kind of like Hex World. This has not been that enjoyable, though. It has not been near the fun that the regular Super Sons series was, and I keep saying that. Maybe I should just quit talking about the book altogether. Disembodied Voice has quit reading it. She's a few issues behind, but she has decided she is done. And I haven't really been enjoying it either. And now it's at the point now where I'm just finishing it out to finish it out because it's issue 9 of 12 kind of thing. But that'll go at the bottom of my read pile. Not very excited about reading that. Issue 2 of Black Hammer 45. Actually was not that excited with issue number 1. Nothing about it. Darn phone keeps going off. But nothing about it really was all that inspiring. So we'll see what issue 2 does for me, if that changes my thoughts and feelings on that. Got itchy nose. I'm going to sneeze or something. Issue number 1 of Bronze Age Boogie. From Ahoy Comics. I have no idea other than I love the name of it. So this person is clearly like sword and sorcery type person, but in the background it looks like people from the 60s or 70s. Well, 70s because it's got the mirror ball there, and that's where the boogie comes from, right? Back there, karate kicking and shooting what looks like aliens or something. So, yeah, I'm real curious to see what this is about. Written by Moore. Alberto Ponticelli is doing the art. I'm a huge Ponticelli fan. So, look forward to checking this new book out, seeing what that is going to be like. Die, issue number 5. This has been an excellent, excellent book. It's kind of, I'm at the point now where if you're not reading Die, I have to tell you, you are probably seriously missing out on good comics. Just really, really gorgeous art from Stephanie Hans, and very intriguing story by Kieran Gillians. So, yeah, good stuff there. The Dreaming, issue number 8. Absolutely love this book. Oh, so this has got another guest artist on it, Abigail Larson, on this issue also. I think, was she the guest artist of the last issue? I can't remember. But I know with issue 9 that Melissa Everly is coming back, and if nothing else, she makes the book awesome. The story is excellent in it, though. I mean, to me, it really does feel like it is, it's like Sandman never ended, kind of a deal. So, you're curious about this, what this story is going to be, for sure. It's going to be more backstory, more giving us idea of what this current dream was like or whatever. I don't know. Female Furies, issue number 3. I have been enjoying this. I liked the first issue quite a bit. Second issue was a little heavy-handed, but that might be the whole point of it for that issue. And I'm just kind of interested to see where it goes, where it goes from here as there's becoming more and more fracturing between the patriarchy and some of the female Furies, the abuse that they're putting up with and stuff. So be interesting to see where it goes to. Book I'm super excited about, as always, The Immoral Holic, issue number 16. This has been nothing but an excellent book. Just just brilliant all the way around. Looks like we're going to dip back into some more of the Hulk's past. Al Ewing and Joe Bennett just tell a really, really, really good story. That this is just excellent. Not a huge Hulk fan. This is making me a Hulk fan. Yeah, seriously digging it. Issue 4 of The Lodger. Lodger's been kind of a somewhat of a miss of a book from the Lamphams. I really enjoy their work. Stray Bullets is amazing. Easy top 10 comic book that I read for sure. This is starting to get kind of where that is, but it hasn't really been up to this point. So I'll continue to read it. I do like their work. I just kind of want to clarify in the past, I said, if you haven't been reading Stray Bullets, jump on this and you'll get it. But it's not. It's not the same. Has some elements, but yeah. Paper Girls, issue number 27. We're rolling down to the end. What's going to happen with the girls? Because they're all in their different places, kind of separated from each other right now. Yeah. Excited about that. Issue 12 of the Redlands. I believe that this is the end of the second arc. And I think we're halfway through the book. I heard someone talking about that this was like the halfway point. So really kind of liking this quasi ghost story that's going on, this possession story that's in part of this, and the whole thing with the father and them having to break somebody out of prison. Really interested to see where all that goes to and whatnot. Gorgeous art by Vanessa De Rey and Jordie Bellaire for sure. Finally, thankfully, the last issue of the Suicide Squad Black Files, this 6-issue miniseries. The Katana part has been hard to read through. It has not been enjoyable for me, at all, really. Looking at creators, because I think creators changed. So the backup story has been okay. Unfortunately, it's written by Ja Nitz, who has just basically kind of been drummed out of the comic book business for being basically a sexual predator. So no loss there for sure. So. And finally, it is an issue of Mirror. This is issue number 10. I have no idea if this is where it ends. I absolutely love this book. It doesn't come out very often anymore. This creative team of Emma Reyes and Hui Lim has been excellent. I love the watercolor styles. This thing is hugely thick. I mean, it is massively thick. Wraparound cover. I don't know if this is the end. I know that issues were canceled at one point and then resolicited. I don't know if this says the end at the end of it. So this might be the end. I just don't know if it just doesn't sell well enough in singles, but the art in it is really cool. An intriguing story. I get the story much more now than I did like the first 5 or 6 issues of Mirror when it first came out. Boy, you didn't really understand. I didn't. I didn't understand what was going on in the book. The back matter at the end actually did a better job of explaining to me what was going on than now. You got some magic in this. You've got these hybrid human-animal creatures and spirits and entities of worlds all engaged in this tug-of-war of existence. And I really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it since since I kind of got figured out these different entities and kind of at least what their game is. But excited to have that. Excited to have the last one. Like I said, they must have dumped all their issues they were planning all into this one. That's why it took so long for it. And I'm assuming there is no more. But I'm looking forward to finishing that out and seeing what the end of that is. It is a book that I will probably go back and re-explore at some point too. I will sooner than later. I mean, inevitably I read all my comics over again, but sooner than later I will jump back into those and read those, I believe. So that's it. Quick one this time around. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll catch you later on this weekend. Have a great one.